Hi guys, in this video we are going to be coloring the duck. So make sure you have your duck picture printed off here, and then the colors that you're going to need for this picture are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, brown, and gray, or black if you don't have gray. So those are all of the options that we might need to color in the duck. The duck music, if you remember back from the story and the instrument video, is represented by the oboe. So the oboe is in the woodwind family, and it kind of has a different sound to it than we're used to, but it looks a lot like the clarinet, but it sounds very different. So let's listen to the duck music a little bit, and you can hear the oboe playing. So the oboe, the mouthpiece is different, and that's how it has a different sound. On the clarinet, you have a reed that goes on the back of the mouthpiece, but the oboe is more like a straw. So it's still a reed, but it's like a straw. There's no part of the mouthpiece up at the top, and it makes it sound a little bit different. But that is the duck's music. So if we look at our paper, the number ones say orange equals oboe, yellow equals no oboe. So we just talked about what instrument is the duck's music. Hopefully you said oboe. So we're going to color all of our number ones orange for oboe. All right, now that we are done with our number ones, let's go on to number two. The number two says brown equals fast, green equals slow. So we're going to listen to our music again. While we're listening, I want you to pat the steady beat on your knees and decide if you think it's fast or slow. All right, here comes our music. So if you thought that that music was fast, you're going to color all of the number twos brown. And if you thought that it was slow, you're going to color all of your number twos green. Remember, if you heard something different, that's okay. So just color what you heard. Green is slow, brown is fast for all of the number twos. right, our next number, after you finish all of your number 2s, number 3 says red equals singing, blue equals no singing. Now I want you to think for a minute. In any of these characters, have you heard any singing? I hope that you say no, because this is not a musical or symphony that has any singing in it. There's the narrator's part, so there's talking, but there's no singing. So let's listen to just a little bit of this, and you'll see there's no singing in any of this music. So listen to it for a second. So no singing in any of this music. So we are going to color all of the number 3s blue for no singing. Alright, now that all of our number 3s are done, we're going on to the last number, number 4. Number 4 says gray equals strings, yellow equals no strings. So while the duck music is playing, while the oboe is playing, if you hear strings in the background along with it, then you would color all of the number 4s gray. But if you think it's just the oboe, then you would color them yellow. So let's listen and decide, do you hear just the oboe, or do you hear the oboe and strings? Here's our music. Alright, so if you think you heard strings playing, you're going to color all of these little number 4s, there's some little ones in there, gray. And if you heard no strings, you're going to color all of the number 4s yellow. Alright, so just do what you heard. Yellow, no strings, gray strings, all of the number 4s. Alright, after you get all of those little number 4s finished, you are all done with the duck. You could go back, color the words, the little edges if you want to. If you notice, the duck is white. There was no numbers inside of the duck. If you want your duck to be a different color, you could go back and color it now if you want to, but I'm going to leave my duck white, kind of like the ducks in our story. But that is it for the duck page. Way to go!